It's fitting. Right.
Yeah, if it's like corner, just so that it's like, that's better. Is that better? Okay, I'm sorry. Because then you can see all the mics and the pianos in. Okay, totally.
They did see that go fall. Yeah. There's a Korean soap called Crash Landing on You.
Okay.
And it's really funny. And then there's another
Good afternoon. Hi, my name is Kate Ryan, the executive director here, for those of you who don't know me. Thank you all for coming out to my debut performance. I'm really excited. We're actually really excited today because we get to have two bands tonight, Fortunate Daughter and So Blue, performing. And we also have this afternoon these Alzheimer's Family Support Centers here today in conjunction with this event. So Blue had reached out to us to ask if we could partner with somebody local regarding Alzheimer's, sort of a, I guess something that's very near and dear to their hearts, and I believe they're going to talk to you a bit more about that when they perform. So Melanie Braverman and Jane Kroll are here today for resources and information about Alzheimer's support on Cape Cod. So they're going to come out and speak to you after Fortunate Daughter performs a bit, so you can find out some more information and talk to them during the intermission today. So without further ado, I'd love to welcome Fortunate Daughter to the stage for our first set today.
Oh sunny, 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 sunny day. Oh sunny day, you rest my soul, you rest my soul, you make it easy to see the goal. Oh sunny day, you rest my soul, you rest my soul, you make it easy to see the goal. Bring me down to a clean river, bury my burden and quell this fever. Leave me hollow and laughing the light. I see that mountain and I know it's higher. Tend to the embers through the midnight fire. Be breathless, stand stainless, and touch the wild tameless. Yeah, yeah. Oh sunny day, you rest my soul, you rest my soul, make it easy to see the goal. Oh sunny day, you rest my soul, you rest my soul, make it easy to see the goal. Take me over fields of yellow, wash my body and lift me up so I can sing that long, long way back home. On those highways, skies go for miles away and move towards that red, red clay. Lean back, take it in and say, be breathless, stand stainless, and touch the wild tameless. Yeah, yeah. Oh sunny day, you rest my soul, you rest my soul, you make it easy to see the goal. Oh sunny day, you rest my soul, you make it easy to see the goal. You rest my soul, you rest my soul. You make it easy to see the goal. Oh Sunday, you rest my soul, you rest my soul. You make it easy to see the goal. All that I have is a river. The river is always my home. Lord, take me away, for I just cannot stay, or I'll sink in my skin and my bones. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dying. Please help me build a small boat, one that'll ride on the flow, where the river runs deep and the larger fish creep. I'm glad of what keeps me afloat. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dying. Now deeper the water I sail, and faster the current I'm in. But each night brings the stars, and the song in my heart is a tune for the journeyman's tale. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dying. Now the land new is a dream, and the line on the distance grows faint. So wide is my river, the horizon a sliver. The artist has run out of paint. Where the blue of the sea meets the sky, and the big yellow sun leads me home. I'm everywhere now, the way is a bow to the wind of each breath by and by. The water sustains me without even trying. The water can't drown me. I'm done with my dying.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. We are Fortunate Daughter. My name is Heather. This is Alex. We're really excited to be here at Press Hall. I currently work here, and Alex used to work here.
I sometimes work here.
This space just means a lot to us, and it's really exciting to be able to be one of the people playing here. So we're going to bring you some songs that we love, some familiar ones, some that you won't know, some are originals. Yeah, we're really happy to be here partnering with So Blue and the Alzheimer's Association as well. Okay, yeah.
Mhm. Pencil.
Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussle through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel, too messed up to go back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me. There's been several people try, but up till now, there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly, run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raised, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds for rain. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though it leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly, run across the river just to hold you tonight.
Sorry. Do you like my setup? This is a fishing line I found, and then this is part of a sweatshirt. So, yeah, we're professionals. It really is. Do something else. Okay. Cool, that works. All right, y'all might know this one. Ready?
If I needed you, would you call me? Would you call me for ease my pain? If you needed me, I would call you. I would swim the sea for ease your pain. Well, the night's forlorn, and the morning's born, and the morning's born with the lights above. and you'll miss sunrise if you close your eyes and never break my heart in two. If you need, would you call me? Would you call me for ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for ease your pain. Maybe it's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Who you look, she's a sight to see, a treasure for the born mine. If I needed you, would you call me? Would you call me for ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you. I would swim the sea for ease your pain.
Hi. As Heather said, we're here with So Blue, and we're very excited to have them. This is, we're playing, we're very excited to play. Thank you for coming. But this is really their night and their time. They just released their first EP, and that's huge, because it takes a really long time to do that. And from everything from recording it and then everything after it, and then the advertising and the shows and the merch and the art, they worked so hard on this. So we're really just so happy that we could share this time with them. But go support them, and I'm so excited for y'all to hear them. But right now you get to hear us a little bit more. So all right. If you've heard us anywhere, either Porch Fest or Terra Luna or anywhere, you will know this song, because it's one of the only ones we sing. So let's do it.
Well, you and I both know that the house is haunted. Well, you and I both know that the ghost is me. Used to catch me in your bed sheets, just rattling your chains. Well, back then, baby, it didn't seem so strange. You used to lie, I used to moan. But now I'm old and you choke. Well, I am so scary on my own. Tell me, honey, what's a dagger without a coat? I don't know. 'Cause you and I both know that the house is haunted. Yeah, you and I both know that the ghost is me. Used to Yeah, you and I both know that the ghost is me. Used to catch me in your bed sheets, just rattling your chains. Well, back then, maybe it didn't seem so strange. Even when one is dead and gone, still takes two to make a house of home. Well, I'm as lonesome as the catacombs. You call my name, but no one's there, except to feel it in the air. 'Cause you and I both know that the house is haunted. Yeah, you and I both know that the ghost is you. Used to walk around screaming, I slammed all the doors. Well, I'm all grown up now, I don't scare easy no more. But you and I both know. Yeah, you and I both know. Yeah, you and I both know. I can talk more. Well, nice tuning. The next few songs are some of our favorites. We met nearly 7 years ago on a Greek island. We were both singing opera there, which was was great. Also, a really great way to meet. Lots of cats. Anyway, we met there and we were like, we love singing opera, but it would be better if we sang other stuff as well. So then we started playing together a little, like 3 years ago, but it was kind of hard because we lived on opposite sides of the country. But then she moved here, and so now we're together and we can write music, and we're having a great time. And yeah, we're just happy to be here. Happy to sing for y'all. Lovely. That's good.
You're harmonizing is spectacular.
Thank you. Thank you. We listen to each other a lot in both music and life, so it's good. Yeah. Oh, this is a tale of two Jolies. Cocaine flame in my bloodstream. Sold my coat when I hit Spokane. I bought myself a hard pack of cigarettes in the early morning rain. Lately my hands, they don't feel like mine. My eyes were stung with dust and blind. Held you in my arms one time and lost you just the same. Jolie, I ain't about to go straight. It's too late. I found myself face down in the ditch, booze in my hair, blood on my lips. Picture you holding a picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. Still don't know what love means. Still don't know what love means. Jolie, la 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 la, Jolie. Been so long since I seen your face, or felt a part of this human race. I've been living out of this here suitcase for way too long. Man needs something he can hold on to, a 9-pound hammer, a woman like you. Either one of them things will do. Jolie, I ain't about to go straight. It's too late. I found Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile's like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you.
He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls you Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene.
I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him, even though you can. Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
Singing Jolene right after Beyonce's recent release was very courageous.
I know.
You nailed it.
Oh, thank you.
Just nailed it.
Color commentator?
We love it. No, talk, sing, just anything. You're
No, it's not a big one.
okay, so we're gonna save this for. So I'm gonna tune, and Heather is also gonna tune. All right. In the meantime, we can tell you a joke. I've forgotten every joke I've ever known. I'm sorry. Do you know any jokes, Heather? None? Oh, like, okay, great. Forget it. We'll just play music. Here's another old one. It's in the style of.
Yeah, so this is Coulter Wall, who's a country artist from Canada. Lives on the plains. He's like a real rancher, real country guy. So he's doing this rendition, and he also brings Tyler Childers in too. So they're kind of more modern country guys with an older country sound. Yeah, go for it. Far across the deep blue water lives an old German's daughter on the banks of the old river Rhine. There I loved her and left her. Now I can't forget her. She was my pretty Fraulein. Fraulein, Fraulein, look up toward the heavens each night when them stars start to shine. By the same stars above you, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fraulein.
face of my pretty Fraulein. Fraulein, Fraulein, I look up toward the heavens each night when them stars start to shine. By the same stars that love you, I swear that I love you. You are my pretty Fraulein. You are my pretty Fraulein. Here's one you surely don't know, because we wrote it. So this is Heather. You'll hear in the beginning, she came up with a cool lick, and then we just grew from that, and then we made this song. And there's a lot of oohs in it. We tend to go towards songs that have oohs, I guess. Maybe we like the vowel. I don't know. So this is so long.
Maybe one day I'll ride a horse, or at least figure out how to smoke. Maybe I'll perm my hair, wear cowboy boots and shotgun beer. I'll leave this gray apartment and set out for the hills. I'll live off whiskey and coffee and forget to pay my bills. So long, I'm leaving you behind. So long, I'm headed to open skies. I'm sitting on these good years and I'm wasting too much time. Ooh, 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 maybe one day I'll go to church, or at least thank the earth on my own. I'll learn how to play guitar, make mama proud at the old town bar. I'll collect my last paycheck and set out for the hills. I'll ride my way to Cheyenne and lose myself to sin. So long, I'm leaving you behind. So long, I'm headed to open skies. I'm sitting on these good years and I'm wasting too much time. I don't know what's next.
it's 4:42, and we want So Blue to have as much time as they can. So that was our last song. I know, it was really anticlimactic, sorry. We're gonna invite Melanie to come up and talk to you guys a little bit about the work that they're doing. But yeah, thank you all for coming, and stick around. Melanie's gonna talk, intermission, and then So Blue. Thank you.
Okay, we'll make it easy.
Okay. Usually, I don't need a mic. And you'll see why. My name is Melanie Braverman. I'm the co-founder and cultural director of the Alzheimer's Family Support Center. We got invited. Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. We got invited to come and say a few words about our organization and what we do because somebody in this band has had some of these issues come up in their family, and they thought it would be a good idea for us to get the word out about what we do. So, in a nutshell, we are a nonprofit that got started by myself and my partner Molly Purdue. We took care of her mom for 8 years when we lived in Provincetown. We had back-to-back babies at the same time, so we were really that kind of sandwich generation. And we came out of the experience feeling like we'd do it again tomorrow if somebody needed us to, but it should have been and could have been a lot easier if we had had a little bit of support. So that in a nutshell is how we got started. Fade to black, 10 years later. We're the largest provider of no-cost services on the Cape, mostly because before we started, nobody was doing it. So we provide a whole array of supports and services for families and individuals who are navigating any kind of cognitive loss. We are not medical providers, so we don't need a diagnosis to get the help out to people. We know that people are symptomatic in their communities, not in a hospital. It makes Alzheimer's and dementia really, really different than navigating any other kind of terminal illness. We know that because of that, 70% of our people who are living with cognitive loss are living among us in our communities at any given time. And that means we need to know how to accommodate people who have memory change so that people can stay in their communities as long as they can. And we also know about Alzheimer's and dementia that you can't do it alone. You can kind of navigate cancer by yourself. You wouldn't want to, but you can. You can navigate heart disease on your own, but very, very quickly into these diseases, you need some kind of support. So we know that we have, for every one person who's living with some kind of cognitive change, they have at least one, sometimes up to 3 family caregivers who are helping them. This is unpaid family help. For those of you who have ever done it, you know how challenging that can be. It becomes a 24/7 proposition pretty quickly. This is why we have the word family in our name, because we know that nobody can navigate Alzheimer's and dementia on their own if they have the diagnosis. And we also know that it's so hard to take care of somebody with these diseases without any support. The caregiver health outcomes are pretty dismal. So we don't want to lose anybody to this. We don't want to lose anybody who has the diagnosis. We don't want to lose caregivers. We know that we're stronger as a community. Our line that is on all of our materials is until there's a cure, there's community. We know that because these are so mysterious, these diseases, there is no consensus about what causes Alzheimer's and dementia. There are about 150 different diseases that fall under this umbrella of dementia, so finding a cure is going to be really, really challenging. We also know that there are parts of it that we can do something about. So we can't cure Alzheimer's, but we can certainly cure isolation. We can cure loneliness. We can cure ignorance. So what we're trying to do is hit on all of these levels that we can. So we provide services in every town on the Cape. We're in the process of getting a social engagement program happening here in Wellfleet at the Wellfleet COA. All of our services are available online and over the phone. So if anybody you know in your community is in need of any kind of support, we are now helping people all over the country, because it turns out when we started this doesn't exist other places. So when we moved all of our supports online during the pandemic, we started getting calls from people in California and Hawaii and South Africa. So if you have somebody in your family who's navigating this stuff and they don't live here, we will still be happy to help them. All of our information is available here on these rack cards. We have a mailing list if you want to sign up, if you need help. My friend Jamie is here, our outreach coordinator, and she's going to be at the table. So if you have any questions, please let me know. It's so fabulous that we're here in a musical event, because music is one of the last things that people living with dementia lose contact with. And that's because the brain, the areas of the brain that music comes from and is able to apprehend are the last parts of the brain typically to fail. And also, music is complex, so lots of parts of the brain are affected. We screened a film here a few years ago called Alive Inside. It's a beautiful documentary about the relationship between music and dementia. And what's amazing about music, you musicians, I'm so grateful to today, is that studies have found that the positive, the net effect of music, the enlivening effects of music, stay with people. So it's not just during the duration of the event, but sometimes for hours and often days afterwards. People who have been uncommunicative all of a sudden are connected again. There's so much we can do to help people stay in their communities. We do, if you're ever in Hyannis, I know for Wellfleet, it feels like the other side of the universe. But I will tell you, it actually is on this side of the universe. And if you find yourself at the Cape Cod Mall in Hyannis, we have opened the Alzheimer's Family Community Center at the mall. It is an amazing, crazy, fabulous thing. When Molly first said, I know what we should do, we should open at the mall, I thought, sounds kind of nuts. But I will tell you that that space, the enlivening effect on the community of that space has been so profound. You know, we have to have one of those giant signs just like Macy's does to be in the mall. But we have the word Alzheimer's in giant backlit letters in the middle of the busiest shopping center in the area. So we have people walk by 10 times, and on the 11th time they come in and say, I was too afraid to come in, but on the 11th time they were able to walk in. So we know that there's a tremendous amount of fear, a tremendous amount of anxiety. I would be lying to you if I didn't say these things were challenging, but what I know for having done this for so long is that there's a tremendous amount that we can do to support people and help people live as well as possible in the very lengthy duration that these diseases span. So if you're scared, we can help you be less scared. If you're struggling, we can help you struggle less. If you want to have a conversation, I'm very chatty. I'm very happy to have a conversation. So please let us know if there's anything we can do to support you in any way. Again, no cost. No insurance, we don't have one of those phone systems where you push something for anybody, because that will drive a sane person crazy. But if you're a stressed out caregiver, it's the last thing you want to have to do. So we do it the old fashioned way. You call, either the machine kicks on because we're on the phone, we'll call you back, or you get a human. So we try and make it as easy as we possibly can to be able to get you the support that you need. Really grateful to these very young musicians for inviting us today, and they know, as I told them, if they need support, this is happening at a breakneck pace. None of us are getting any younger, except Tony Pasquale, who was here a minute ago, seems to never age. But besides him, most of us are not getting any younger, and we know that we are either going to be, we either know somebody who is living with these diseases, we have been related to somebody who has them, we've lost somebody to them, we will be taking care of somebody, or we will be them ourselves. The odds are not in our favor around this, but it's not a terrible message, because we know that there's so much we can do to help people live well in the face of this. So thank you very much for your time. Yes, sir.
To bring this to reality, what percentage of the people in this group will eventually come down with Alzheimer's or dementia?
Well, I cannot presume how many of us are over 65, but I can tell you that 1 out of 5 people over 65 are going to experience some kind of cognitive change. 1 out of 11 people over 65 will develop some kind of dementia-related disease. The numbers are really, really astounding. The sooner you discover and start a conversation, the better off you are. We do free cognitive health screenings. It's part of what we do. We will come to you. You don't have to come to them all. We'll send people to Wellfleet. We have a memory screening day set up in Provincetown. We have services, as I said, available in the community. So if you need something, call and ask us. The other thing that's really important to remember is that not all cognitive change is attributable to dementia. This is why we like people to get checked out early, because sometimes, often, 40% of cases are not related to a dementia, but to a cardiovascular issue, or to diabetes, or high anxiety and stress. All can wreak havoc on our memory. What happens if you're stressed about it? It's gonna get worse, because you can't remember so much when you're stressed out, right? You can really freak yourself out. So one of the reasons we really like to get people to get screened is so that they can rule out all of these other reasons why you might be having a memory issue. And if you get out in front of these things early, you can turn the symptoms around. So I could talk for a long time about this. This is a joyful day and a joyful event with these musicians, so I don't want to put a damper on it, but I just am here to tell you that if you need anything, please call us.
We'll break for a brief intermission, everybody. You get a drink of the bathroom. Enjoy.
Thank you.